Hello, it's Sean Beck, your friendly sommelier from Hugo's Restaurant Group. We're actually in Backstreet Cafe today, but I'm demonstrating to you a pretty classic tequila cocktail. Now, it's not a Mexican cocktail, this is a Texas cocktail, and there's an argument to be made that this was a cocktail originated in Houston. Regardless, it's become the cocktail of the day for tequila drinkers. The cocktail is known as the ranch water, and it's all about this kind of pure, refreshing expression. And it's a very simple, easy cocktail to make at home, so I'm going to show you how to do it. Mixing glass, because I'm a little bit fancy. We have only a couple components in this drink, the main one being tequila. And since tequila is your main one, you should definitely be using a good tequila. In this case, I'm using El Tesoro, which is my favorite tequila in all of Mexico. It is hand-harvested, high altitude vineyards of agave, some of the oldest in the ground. It is ground by stone. It is stone oven roasted, and it even is made in small batch distillation. They make essentially in a year what Patron turns out in 2 days. So this is an artisan high quality tequila. And so to make that cocktail, we're going to begin with our tequila. 2 ounces is the ideal amount. I'm using the Reposado, which is a lightly wood age rested version of the tequila. It makes it a little bit softer and smoother. Now here, the other thing you need is lime juice, and fresh lime juice is great. There is no substitute. We're going to use a ½ ounce of the fresh lime juice, which is about almost half a lime there, depending on how big your limes are. Now, this is the point where you can actually add some riffs on the ranch water, and we are going to add a riff to kind of make it a little bit more summery. You could put in any number of flavors. You could use grapefruit, you could use prickly pear. I'm adding a tiny bit of a passion fruit syrup that we make here at the restaurant. And it's mainly passion fruit juice, not a lot of syrup. And I'm just adding 2 bar spoons to give it that light, slightly fragrant, alluring note. Passion fruit and tequila love each other. Then we're going to add our ice. Give it a little stir. And because this is Texas, we're using Topo Chico for the sparkling agent. I'm going to use about 3 ounces. And the nice thing about Topo is a little bit bigger bubbles, and it's got a slightly salty profile, which plays really well with tequila. Lastly, what you're going to do is you're going to get your glass ready. I like building this in a shaker because it's easier to pour in the glass. So I really rub the lime on one side of the glass and then lightly salt it. You could put more on there if you wanted to, but that's the perfect amount for me. And then I pour my cocktail in the glass, and if I've done it right, I'm just about perfect. Here's the beauty of this drink. It's ready to go, it's super refreshing, it's perfect by the pool. If I wanted to make it spicy, I could drop in a slice of jalapeno or 2. If it's a little sweet, I squeeze in a little bit more fresh lime. If it's a little too dry, I add a little bit of passion fruit. Regardless though, it's 3, 4 simple components at its best, and it's super refreshing. So cheers.